Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Friday live Pilates coming to you from Brighton down on the south coast of the UK. It's lovely to have you here. So we're going to do a really nice morning session today. We're just going to stretch and kind of ease everything out to help you prepare for your day. If you'd like to stick around for the chat, I'll do that at the end of the workout, so you can come back if you have any questions at all about your Pilates practice, how to work with a current condition you have or an injury, then feel free to pop them in the chat. Okay, and yeah, shall we get started? So come on then onto your mat. We're going to come straight down onto the floor. And we're going to start by just easing out those hips. I know quite a lot of you, I get messages about your lower back pain. So we're going to do quite a lot today to really stretch and ease out through the hips and the lower back area. All right, so let's start with feet together like so. And then hands on your ankles. And depending on your flexibility, you can just wiggle yourself forward like I'm doing until you're starting to feel that stretch on those inner thighs, okay? Now, holding on to the ankles, let's draw the shoulders down and try and pull up through your center. All right, and you're going to take a breath in here. And as you breathe out, I want you just to pull the tummy muscles in and just tilt back. So you're just really stretching that lower back and then come up. I'm going to go this way so you can see. So you take a deep breath in, breathe out, draw the tummy muscles in. That's it. And then as you inhale, come up and try and really push down into those legs to get that lift through the spine. So breathing out, tucking under, breathing in to lift up. And one more, breathing out, tucking under. Breathing in to lift up. Now this time you're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to reach forward, elbows onto those knees and gently press down. And then you're going to inhale to come up. All right, so it looks like this. Deep breath in, exhale, elbows pressing down. Inhale to reach up. One more, exhale, pressing down. Inhale, lifting up. Okay, now we're going to take this leg, we're going to pop it behind us. Okay, so we're in a nice mermaid position. All right, and then what you're going to do from there, this hand here, this hand you're going to reach up and you're just going to go into a nice side stretch. Okay, so stretching over as far as you can, go down onto the elbow if you can. And then turning the head to look up. Just find that really nice stretch in your body. And then we're going to lift up. We're going to put this hand on the knee and bring the other hand up and stretch in the other direction. So let's do that again. Take the hand out, down onto the elbow, lifting, stretching. So you feel that stretch all through the side, through the ribs. And then you're going to come up and stretch the other way. Let's do that one more time, going down. Bring the arm over, turning the head to look up. And back the other way. And stretch. Well done. Let's swap sides. All right, so lifting up through that spine. Here we go. Coming up with that arm, down onto the elbow, bring the arm over and just find the stretch where it feels good for you. And then come up and go the other way. That's it, good. You'll always find one side is stiffer than the other. That's it. And back and up the other way. Well done. And down and over and up. Good. And stretch. Well done. All right, let's come around and down onto our mats now. So lie yourself down. We're going to go into the pelvic curl. We're going to add some ab work into this as well now. So first of all, let's do our nice pelvic curl. Taking a breath in, breathing out. So pulling the tummy muscles in, tilting and lifting up. So really pushing up through the legs. Inhale. Exhale slowly, coming down through the spine, really trying to get that work in the spine. All right, it's a nice, simple movement, but it's so important because we don't spend as much time as we probably ought to mobilizing the spine, and it will make a difference to how your whole body feels. Inhale. And exhale. Trying to place that spine down one vertebra at a time. Deep breath in. Breathing out, tilting. And rolling that spine up. So press down into those arms. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down. Good. Deep breath in. Breathing out. Tilt. And lifting up. Inhale. And exhale. Coming down. It's a little bit of work for the glutes now. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Tilt. And as we lift, we're going to raise the arms up. And we're going to keep the bottom in the air, but take the arms overhead. If you've got room where you are, I want you to circle them all the way around to the side and bring them up. If you don't have room, then you can just take them overhead and bring them forward. All right, so keep the bottom in the air. Inhale overhead. Exhale. Back. Inhale overhead. Exhale back. And one more. Inhale overhead. And exhale back up. Take a deep breath in. Leave the arms in the air. Exhale. Coming down through that spine. All the way down. Well done. And onto your mat. Let's open the arms out to the side and bring our legs into our tabletop position. If you prefer, you can do this with the feet on the floor. Now we're going to open those shoulders up. So let's leave the arms out to the side and take the knees over to your right. Breathing out to come back. So making sure you use those abs. It's not just a movement of the legs. We're working from here. So we breathe in to go over. Breathe out, pull the tummy muscles into return. Inhale over. Exhale, return. Good. Inhale over. Exhale, return. One more. Inhale over. Exhale, return. Now I want you to bring your hands down, place the palms down, and I want you to extend your legs up in the air. So here comes some core work, a new exercise for a lot of you. So we're going to keep the head and shoulders down today, but we're going to lower the left leg down. Okay, and we're going to try and do what we call the bicycle. So you're going to bend the knee, bring it in, and as you do, the other leg is going to go down. So we're going to unfold. So imagine you're riding a bike. That's it. Slowly does it. So we're unfolding the leg. We're making sure we're not arching the back. That's it. So you pull the toes along the floor, unfold, the other leg goes down. Along the floor and unfold. Along. So you've really got to hold on to that tummy. That's it. 2, 1. Good. Now can we reverse it? So going back the other way. So really try and stretch those legs out. Yes, so you're getting the stretch through the whole of the leg. You're also working the glutes, the back, the abdominals. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg up. Well done. Bend the knees, hands underneath the knees. Pull the knees towards you as far as you can so you feel your tailbone come off the floor. Now we're going to take the knees out to the side. Circle and back around. Pulling in. Out, circle and back around. In. Out, circle and around. One more. Well done. Should we go back the other way? So going forward, out and around. forward, out and around. That's it. Forward, out and around. Forward, out and around. Now reach your left leg along the floor, and then I want you to just hold on to that right knee. Let's do 3 deep breaths here. So we're doing this to let the hip flexor switch off for a moment. So take a breath in and breathing out. In and out. One more deep breath in and out. Now bring that left leg up. Let's switch over. Same thing, deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Good. Now bring your right knee in. Let's come into tabletop position. Let's do the 100, yes, so we can get ourselves energized using the breath. So take the arms overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale to lift the arms, head and chest up. Legs can stay there. You want to work harder, you can extend those legs. All right, take a breath in. Here we go. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Lower the left leg. Bring the right leg in towards you. Give it a little gentle stretch there. And then switch sides. Lower, little stretch. We're going to go into 2 pulses. So we're going to go 1, 2, and switch the legs. 1, 2, and switch. Remember, you just do what you can. All right, I am flexible, so I know these are easier for me. And switch. Just do what you can and switch. 1, 2, and switch. And 1, 2, and switch. So hopefully you've got your right leg in the air. You're going to take the head and chest down, arms back out to the side, and let's get our pelvis into neutral. So we've got that little space there. You can bend the knee, of course, if your muscles are tight under here. If you're flexible, you're going to have the legs straight and the foot flexed. We're going to do our circles. So we're going to go over to the left, circle down, out and up. Over, circle down and up. Over, down and up. Over and around. Over and around. One more. Good. Let's go back in the other direction. Out and around. Out and around. Out and around. 2, 1. Well done. Taking that leg down onto the floor. Let's unfold the left leg. So find your start position, just checking in with the body there. Then we're going to take the leg over to the right, down, out and up. Over, round and up. Over and around. For 3, 2, 1. Well done. Going back in the other direction. And round. Out and around. Out and around. Good. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring that leg down. So I want you to bend your knees. All right. Take those arms overhead. We're going to come up to sitting. So take a deep breath in. Breathing out as we lift on up. So we're going to here. Exhale, pulling in, lifting up, reaching over, giving yourself a nice stretch, and then lift back up. If you're comfortable with your legs straight, have them straight now. So take a breath in, breathe out, coming in with those abdominals, down, and arms overhead. So inhale, exhale, coming up and reaching over. Inhale there, exhale, coming back. Good, deep breath in. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale to come back. Last one, we're going to stay up. Inhale. Exhale, coming up and lift up through the spine. Okay, so we're going to bend the legs. And what I'd like you to do is get your right foot and put it across your left knee. Okay, now that in itself might be quite tough for you. All right, so just find, if you need to, you can extend this leg out slightly. Yeah, because obviously the closer your knee is, the more extreme the stretch, but we're stretching out through the right hip and the right glute. Okay, so you can stay there. If you want to add to it, we're going to take the arms behind us. All right, and we're going to take a breath in, breathing out. I want you to press down into the hands and try and stretch through the chest, looking up towards the ceiling. Inhale, we're going to bend the elbows, softening the elbows, drawing the tummy muscles in. And then exhale, pressing up into that stretch and extension. One more. Little bend of the elbows. Exhale, lifting up. So we did 3 nice stretches there. Now let's add a little bit of arm work. So we're going to go back, triceps back, push up, back, push up, back, push up. And obviously go to where feels okay. You don't have to go down to the mat as I am. If you can, then please do. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Good, last one. And up. All right, let's swap legs. So same thing now. We're bringing the left foot over on top of the right knee. I'm sure you're feeling that all around here. I know I am. Okay, so just get yourself into position. Try and make sure that right leg is in line with the hip. And then we're going to take the hands behind us. All right. And then we're going to take a breath in, breathe out. It's like a little tilt of the pelvis. So you're rounding your lower back, little bend of the elbows. And then push up and then try and open out the chest, turn the head up to the ceiling. And again, exhale, rounding, coming down and pushing up. One more, rounding, coming down and pushing up. Now, those of you that can, we're going to take it further. So it's a tricep dip and push up, dip and up. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Unraveling those legs and then bringing yourself into a kneeling position. Okay, so kneeling position, hands down on the mat. You can spread those fingers if you wish. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of work through the spine. So I want you to just arch your back so that your belly's kind of hanging down. Okay, and now what we're going to do is bring ourselves into neutral. So you're going to pull the belly button in. If you watch me, you're going to see that the spine just comes into a neutral position. So I'm engaged here and the back is, excuse me, just in its natural shape. Now from there, we're going to go further. So we're going to take a breath in, breathe out. This time, pull in even more and tuck your tailbone under. So you're really rounding from your sort of rib cage down to the tailbone, trying to tuck right under. Then you're going to bring yourself back to neutral. Now I want you to push down into the hands, engaging your upper spine and extending your neck. So your shoulders come down, your neck lengthens, and you can feel your upper spine really moving in that upward direction. And then bring everything back to your neutral position. That's always the hardest bit, is coming to neutral. So now we're going to tuck under, Pulling the belly button in, tucking under as much as you can with your lower back. Bring yourself back to neutral. Now push into your hands and focus on upper spine, trying to lift and extend. A lot of people find this one very tricky, the extension part. And then back to neutral. One more time, tucking under. That's it, stretching that lower back. And back to neutral. And then pressing down into those hands. Good. And back to neutral. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our right knee up in the air. Okay, and then from here we're just going to extend the leg and bend. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. That's it. Keeping that balance for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to see if you can keep that leg straight and bring it around to the side. And then bring it back up. So working the glutes, the hips, the core, and back up. Good. Around to the side and up. Now if that's too tricky, do it with the knee bent. That's a lot easier. Side and up. One more. Side and up. Now bend the leg and bring it forward and see if you can put the right foot somewhere towards the outside of the right arm, the right hand. Okay, and then you're just going to rock forward. Oh, that's a good stretch. And back. Rock forward. And back. It's a nice active stretch. And back. Rock forward. And back. Rock forward. And back. One more. Rock forward. And back. Now come back to that position there in the center. Take your right hand away and turn it up towards the ceiling, so fingers pointing to the ceiling. Push down into the left hand and let's turn the head, let's turn the rib cage and try and get that really lovely stretch through the chest, the shoulders. Good. Well done. Come on down. Place that hand down, take the leg behind you. Let's reset to do it on the other side. So taking that left leg back, lifting it up, bend and extend, bend and extend. So pulling in here, so we're not letting go of the tummy, bend and extend, bend and extend, bend and extend. One more, bend and extend. Now see if you can bring the leg around to the side without putting it down and back up. Around to the side and back up. That's it. So we're trying to keep as still as we can in our upper body. So this is where really great core work comes in with this one. And back. 4, 2, 1. Well done. Bend the leg, bring it forward to the outside of that left foot. And now let's rock forward, stretch, rock back. And you just go to where feels good. So you want to feel a little pull. I don't mind if you play around with your foot position. You can lift the foot. You can try and keep the foot down. Whatever feels good for you. 2, 1. Come back so that weight is in the center. Now we're going to bring that left arm away. Point the fingers to the ceiling. Push down into the right hand and let's turn the head. Let's turn the chest. Let's turn to look up. That's it, good. Towards that hand. Well done. Excellent. Bringing that hand down. Bringing that knee down. And then bringing yourself up into a kneeling position. All right, so trying to make sure we stretch everything. So we're going to do thighs next. All right, so let's bring those arms up. Draw the shoulders down, push your pelvis forward. So you're going to feel a little squeeze here in the bottom. And then we're going to hinge back from the knee. So be careful if you've got any knee issues. And as you go back, you're pushing forward with the pelvis. So you feel the stretch and come back up. So you inhale back, exhale up. So this is called the thigh stretch. I'm sure you can feel it. And back and up. Back and up. Let's do two more. And up. Inhale back and up. I'm going to try and give ourselves a little stretch through the spine. So bring your hands behind you. Press them on the back of the pelvis. And same idea, I want you to push forward with the pelvis. Let's lift the eye line towards the ceiling and start to think of leaning back, chest opening. Now, if you feel you can go a little further, you can move your hands down and lean back further. Some of you may be able to get your fingers onto your heels, in which case you can go into the full stretch. And then slowly bring yourself back up. Place your hands down and let's go down onto the mat. Lying on our front. Okay, and I want you to have your legs together today. And then your arms reaching down by your side. Chin tucked slightly. Okay, we're going to do a little back extension. So deep breath in, breathing out to lift. Inhale to lower down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Two more. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Hands under your shoulders, pushing yourself up. We're just going to sit back for a moment. Nice little stretch there. So sinking that chest down. Well done. And then coming forward, turning towards me so you're on your side. Okay. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to lie all the way down. So rest your head down, hand in front, and I want you to draw the foot along the leg, getting it as high as you can. Okay, knee towards the ceiling. Now bring that knee up and see if you can unfold that leg, big stretch, flex the foot, take it all the way down, pointing the toes, and then bringing the leg down. Okay, so the leg is staying turned out for this one. So knee to the ceiling, lifting up, flex, reaching out and down, pointing the toes. Last one, coming up, unfold, flex. Good, reaching out and pointing the toes. Great. So coming up, we're going to go either onto your elbow or onto your hand. We're going to lift into our side bend. Okay, so make sure this foot is in front. You're going to breathe in, lifting up. Breathing out, going over. And as you do, trying to lift that hip. So we're stretching through the side. Coming back to that T position and down. Two more. You're going to lift up and over. And to the T. And down. One more. Lifting up. And over. And to the T. And lower down. Well done. Let's go do that on the other side. So lying down, fully on our side, making sure you've got those hips stacked one on top of the other. And then we're turning this top leg out. So we're drawing the big toe along the inner part of the leg, the inside of the leg. Lift the knee, unfold, flex the foot, and then reaching out, 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 pointing the toe and coming down. And again, draw that toe along the leg. Get it as high as you can. Lift and then unfold. Flex the foot. Coming all the way down and pointing the toes. Last one, drawing along. And lift. Unfold. Flex. reaching out, pointing the toes, coming down. Well done. Come on up. So you're either onto your elbow or forehand. Let's take that arm out to the side, breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out to go over. Inhale up and exhale, coming down. Inhale, lift. Exhale over. Inhale up and coming down. One more lift. And over and up and coming down. Well done. Okay, so from there, let's come back to our kneeling position. We're going to finish up now. So we're going to reach the right leg back. We're going to reach the left leg back. We're going to take our hips to the ceiling. And then from here, push your chest a bit closer to your thighs. I want you to lower the right heel, bend the left knee. Then lift up. Lower the left heel, bend the right knee. And then you're just going to speed that up. So we're going to go side to side, right and left, right and left. And all the while trying to get your chest closer to your thighs. 3, 2, 1. Lower those heels and walk them forward as close as you can get to your hands. All right, and then staying down there, looking at your feet, just take hold of your big toes. So get your index finger in between those big toes and just press those toes or pull those toes towards each other. So you're just getting a little stretch through that toe joint there in the feet. Good. And then release the hands. Take a breath in, breathing out, slowly unrolling that spine all the way up to standing, turning to face me. Take a deep breath in, lift the arms up. Exhale, big stretch out to the side. Deep breath in, lifting up. Exhale out. And last one, inhale up. And exhale out to the side. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. So that was your 30-minute Pilates stretch and strengthen session. Do press the like button because it really does help me keep doing these for you for free. So please press the like button. Do subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to stick around for the chat, then I'm going to come and talk to you now. If you've got to go, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Okay, everyone. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a real mix today of Pilates and just what I call therapeutic stretches to just iron out all those areas that kind of get tight during a busy week. So do let me know what you thought in the chat now. So I'm having a look at all our questions and feedback. Thank you very much. Good. All right. So a few notes for you. Last week I had 3 videos I put out to sort of celebrate the Jubilee. So if you haven't looked yet, please do. I'm wearing bright yellow in all 3, and I've done one for what I would class are the 3 kind of levels that Pilates can be taught in. So there's a beginner's one, which is beginners as in if you're brand new to exercise or if you want to work at a more considered gentle pace. And exercises that are more what we call fundamental. So it doesn't mean they're easy, but they are easier than the other levels. So it's beginners. There's an intermediate, which I think a lot of people are who work out with me now around beginner intermediate level. So you've got good knowledge of Pilates. You kind of understand your body, and that one has more challenges in. So it's like the beginners but with extra challenges. And for those of you that are very accomplished and you really love a challenge, I have the advanced one. So if you think that that's for you, then please give it a go. Because I'm kind of watching the numbers on those to see who goes for what video, because it will help me decide what I need to be making for you going forward. I'm going to be doing some filming on Tuesday, so I'm going to film a whole new batch of videos. So again, if you've got any requests, do pop them in the chat, because that always helps me kind of as well. If I know there's quite a lot of people who want a certain type of exercise or workout, then I will always try and include it, because I always try and please you guys. There'll be a new video out on Sunday. Sunday's video is Pilates for fibromyalgia. I know I've had a lot of people write to me about living with chronic pain, and what I think are the exercises to do for that. And I thought, well, the best thing to do is to make a video for it. Anybody that is living with chronic pain, my golden rule really is do what feels good. Don't feel you have to do a certain type of exercise, or don't feel scared of trying an exercise, because it's about working out kind of what works for you. But that'll be out on Sunday. And I'm very busy at the moment, I've got to say. And on Monday, I'm doing my new second live of the week. So that's at 4:30 p.m. UK time. And that's so that everyone on the other side of the world, as in across the pond, so US, Canada, etc., who are behind us in their time zones, that's so they can join live. Okay, so that'll be out on Monday. 4:30 p.m. and that's going to be a workout with the resistance band, because I haven't done one of those for a while. So that'll be Pilates with the resistance band. That's an open level class, so I'll have options for beginners, I'll have options for people who are more advanced or more flexible. Okay, so that's all of that. Right, so I'm going to have a look at the chat, see who's here, and feedback, questions, etc. So I'm going to start right at the top. Good morning, Yvonne Thorpe, but lovely to see you. And going down, morning to Jane Saunders. Hi, Jane. I hope you enjoyed session today. Good morning to Ruth Enright, the lovely Ruth. Nice to see you, Ruth. Judy Hogarth. Hello, Judy. Yes, I did read that you had some lower back pain, so this was a really good one for you to do today, because we had lots of hip release. And I don't know how much you know out there, guys, but often it's very common that when you've got back pain, it can be related to having stiffness or lack of mobility in the hips. So it's one of the things I actually do for myself as well, but very, very important to make sure that your hips stay as mobile as they can. So there were quite a lot of stretches in for the hips in today's session. Hope that was good for you, Judy, and you managed to do some of it, if not all. Michelle Kobayashi. Hello, Michelle. Lovely to have you back. Rainy day. Oh, it's rainy in Japan. It's rainy season in Japan. Oh, okay, Michelle. Well, look, I hope it's you enjoyed our session today, because I know it's the evening for you, isn't it? Because you're ahead of us in time. Lovely to have you, Michelle. So let me know what you thought of the session. Daisy, good morning, Daisy. Lovely to see you. Oh, Michelle was on holiday last week. Well, I hope you had a lovely holiday, Michelle. Great to have you back. Yvonne Woodhouse says, good morning from sunny Portugal. Loved the Jubilee workout and the leggings, balloons and banner. Had to catch up on that one. But worth it. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Yvonne. Yes, there was a lot of prep went into last week's Jubilee. Can you believe that's already a week ago? How the time flies. But yes, if you haven't seen it yet, everyone, do go and do my Jubilee workout. It doesn't have to be about the Jubilee for you. It's a good session. So yeah, if you have a chance, go and catch that. Josie Briggs, good morning, Josie. Thank you very much for your donation. Lovely to have you here. Corina is here from Mallorca. Margaret Quinlan, morning to you, Margaret. Thank you very much for your donation, Margaret. Angie Sharp, morning, Angie. Lovely to have you here. Tiona says, good morning all from sunny Southwest France. Always looking forward to the Happy Friday. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, Happy Friday, everybody. So lovely to have you here. I love this because this session kind of marks for me, oh, I'm almost at the weekend, just need to get through the rest of the day. So yeah, it's a nice feeling, isn't it? Carol Neath, hi Carol. Thank you very much for your donation, Carol. Okay, Carlin Hawkran. Good morning, Carlin. Lovely to have you here from the States. Hoodie Life, hi to you. Linda Verney Thompson says, good morning, everyone. Can't join in, but this looks fabulous and I'll be picking it up later. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy it. As you know, everyone, quick reminder, I've got a June playlist for you. Feels like there's a lot of workouts available at the moment. I'm trying to kind of give you more variety, but also offer more for other people that are joining us as well. Hence why I've increased my output somewhat. It's certainly keeping me fit to doing all the extra work. Yes, there's a June playlist, and I put together kind of 10 videos that I've just curated out of the collection that I've got. Some are old, some are new, but they're all videos that I think are good for you to try. As you know, what I try and do on this channel is give you some consistency in the quality of the movement and the way we do them, but mix up the workouts, so you're always slightly challenged, because I think a challenge is not there to make you feel bad or anything like that, but I think we all need a challenge, me included, to kind of push you on and keep you reaching for that kind of, you know, wonderful health and well-being. And remember, that's what we're about more than anything else. It's not about how we look. It's about feeling good within yourself, feeling you've got the strength and the flexibility to just live the life that you want to live. Okay, so that's our main focus here. And along with that, you know, I like to give you a little challenge. So do go and have a look at the June playlist if you get a chance, because I do put those together to kind of give you something to work from, some kind of framework outside of our regular live sessions. Rona Stevens, hello Rona, thank you very much for your donation. Lovely to see you here. Jane Saunders says, another great session. Thank you, Rachel. Well, thank you, Jane. Lovely to hear from you. Daisy says, thank you. That was a lovely session. Margaret Quinlan says, great session. I'll repeat this one. Great. Linda Lawley. Linda says, found that one really tough, Rachel. I have a long-standing hip injury after a road accident, very stiff in one hip. How much do you think it is sensible to push through the pain? Thanks so much. Okay, Linda, really sorry to hear about the hip injury from a long-standing injury from your accident. And this is such a good question, everyone. And yes, let me answer this for you, Linda. So let me start by saying that I don't believe pain during exercise is a good thing. But what I've learned over my 50 years of doing exercise, from dance through to aerobics to boxing fitness to gym work to lifting weights to Pilates for the last 23-ish years, is that some people perceive pain in different ways. So for example, Linda, and I'll give you an example, some people, and I found this with classes, find stretching painful. Now, pain is different for everyone. So for me, when I do a stretch and I've got a very stiff right hip, because I have a bit of an issue with my right hip, Linda, when I do a stretch there, what I feel is a pull, but I don't relate that to pain. But some people relate that to pain. So it's very subjective, and it's very much a personal thing. My feeling is, Linda, particularly with you, because you've got a long-standing injury, if you're feeling pain, then I would say ease off. Don't go into pain. If that pain is taking you to a place where you feel your body tensing and your mind tensing and you're feeling a bit unhappy about it, then that's not for you. Ease right off, because what we want with stretches is for them to be therapeutic. So if you're able to go into a stretch and breathe through it and feel that your body is relaxing into that stretch, that's good. And if with that you feel a bit of a pull in the muscle, that's not a bad thing. But if you go into a stretch and you feel your whole body is tensing when you're doing that stretch, that's not a good thing for you. That's not good for your mind, it's not good for your body. So what I would say, Linda, for example, let's do something. Looking at, okay, you're stiff in one hip. So I'm just going to go on this leg just for ease so you can see better. So for example, this hip stretch that we did, a lot of people find this extremely uncomfortable on their hip. Okay, so if that is pain, you're like pain and you feel that your body is really tensing and you're shaking and you don't want to hold it, then you just ease out. You know, you either bring your foot up and just hold yourself in a higher position, or you can come down onto the side. Maybe you don't go into such an extreme stretch. You modify it as you need to. The main thing is that you want to feel, Linda, that you are getting some mobility and stretch through it. So for example, when we were lying on our back, holding the knees and doing those circles, I love those. I call those juicy movements because they're really easy to do, but the effect of them is so good in the body. The body actually responds to it. Yeah, it starts to create synovial fluid in your hips, which means your hips will start to feel easier after that. So that's a very long answer to your question, Linda, but I hope that kind of makes sense to you. Golden rule is if you feel your body tensing up in a stretch, then you've got to find a way to relax. So if that means easing the stretch into something a little simpler, a little less challenging, but still feeling the benefit, that's for you. I hope that makes sense for you, Linda. It's hard with an injury because with injuries, depending on whether you've had surgery, etc., and I've got many injuries from my dancing days and from a car accident myself. I have a neck injury. You just have to kind of try and really tune into your body and listen to what it's telling you. If it's kind of, you feel like it's enjoying a certain movement, then that means it's good for you. And if you find that you're resisting that movement, then you've got to kind of work your way through it. I'm not saying don't do it necessarily, but maybe modify it and see how your body responds in that way. There's a lot of mind involved in the body, and it's something that I'm very interested in, and I'm hoping to do more studies on, is how the brain kind of responds to things in the body. So for example, I know, and I've seen this a lot, people who've had an injury of some kind, their body has gone into protective mode. So say it's a shoulder injury, they've gone into protective mode, which means their body is often doing something, you know, to kind of tense up because it's protecting the injured area. And then what happens is you build up a body pattern where you're constantly like that long after the injury is repaired, recovered, etc. So it is working with the mind. We do a lot of that in Pilates, so mind and body together. Anyway, I should stop talking now and go down to the next person. So Linda, let me know if that kind of works for you. It'd be good to hear. Anne Butler, good morning, says, I haven't been able to join for a while, but I'm back. Extra large coffees ordered to celebrate. Oh, that's so nice of you, Anne. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate that. Cherry Marshall, hi Cherry, says, thanks for the lovely stretches today. You're very, very welcome. Yvonne Thorpe says, oh, the irony. These stretches will certainly be what I'll be doing once the current tightness and pain in my back subsides with some modifications. Was a lovely session. Thank you very much indeed. Cherry, thank you for your donation. Alison Ellis, hi Alison, lovely to see you. Alison's donated as well. Thank you very much, Alison. Alison says, good workout. I appreciate different levels. As some I find easy and others I have much work and practice to do. Exactly. That's the ideal. It's finding that kind of mix of stuff that you enjoy, you know you can do, and then stuff that gives you something to aspire to, something to work on. So thank you for that, Alison. That's really good to hear. Carlin says, loved all the stretches. That's good to hear. Anne from London says, hi, Rachel Cohen and Boo, all my Pilates buddies. Thank you, Rachel, for another great session. I did have a bit of a problem to get my foot over my knee. Is there an alternative? Great weekend all. Is there an alternative? Was that the one sitting up, Anne? I think it probably was. So yeah, this is quite hard because it's quite extreme. So obviously I've got maybe more flexibility in the hips. You can have the leg more crossed, because the more you go like this, the less stretch it is here. The more the knee goes out to the side and goes forward like so, the more extreme the stretch. So your alternative is just to, rather than having the ankle across the knee, maybe having the calf across the knee, or you can just come down onto the floor, lie on your back and do it this way. Do the stretch this way and forget the arm part of the movement. So that would be your alternative. Anne, I hope that helps. All right, coming back. Okay, Martha Finlayson. Hello, Martha. Thank you very much for your donation this morning. That was very kind. Valerie Poole. Hello, Valerie. Valerie says, hello, Rachel. I have peripheral neuropathy and have a lot of nerve pain and cramps. I do a lot of your exercises. Are you able to do a video on my condition? I will do my best, Valerie. Let me make a note of that right now. I actually have a lady that does one of my classes on Zoom who has peripheral neuropathy. Yes, it's really very painful, isn't it? I will look at that for you, Valerie, and see if I can add it to my filming list. Fabulous. Thank you very much. All right. And I think there's quite a lot of people with that, because I have had that mentioned to me before, Valerie. I'm really glad to hear, though, that you are doing the videos, because generally, you know, Pilates really does work for every body, as in every body, every type of body. Excuse me, I just have a little cough. Sorry about that. And it's often, Valerie, isn't it? It's learning to modify the exercises for you. Okay, so I shall definitely have a look into that for you, Valerie. Anne from London says, thank you very much for the 3 special videos last weekend. I've done the beginners and intermediate and really enjoyed them. Oh, thank you for your feedback on that, Anne. Sally Greatorex, Greatorex. Is it Greatorex? Oh, you have to let me know the correct pronunciation. But Sally, hello to you. Sally says, loved today, Rachel. Looking forward to the live band workout. I also enjoyed the Jubilee workout. Oh, thank you so much, Sally. Much appreciated. Corina Perry says, I will be repeating that tomorrow, just what I needed, as my body has been very stiff and achy from carrying heavy feed buckets daily to a sick donkey. Oh, Corina, what a lovely woman. Corina, everybody, is in Mallorca. Well, how lovely. Well, that's got to be hard work. And I'd imagine it's quite hot out there as well. So yes, look after your back, Corina, with all those feed buckets. And yes, you're waking up stiff. Were you waking up stiff because your body is, your muscles on your back are being challenged a little bit by having to carry that kind of weight? So do use your legs and your glutes as much as you can when you're doing that, especially when you're lifting or putting down things. So for everybody, you know, if you're lifting a heavy weight, this is not a heavy weight, but I'm just going to give you this as an example. Anyone with back issues, if you've got to get something heavy off the floor, the way to do it, to not strain the back, this is what's going to strain your back. Okay, but if you bend your knees, yeah, and pick things up this way, you're using your legs and your bottom muscles to take the strain rather than your back muscles. So try and think of that, particularly if your back's a little sore. Okay, Martha Finlayson says first time back live for ages. Managed most of the stretches, but adapted a few. Thank you, Rachel. You're very welcome. Thanks for that, Martha. Hello to Terry. Terry says, I've got a new computer, which I got for my birthday last week. It's lots bigger, so great for Pilates routines. Great exercises and stretches today, most of which I could do. Congratulations, Terry. How lovely. Yeah, it's really fun. For me, it's odd because I've seen how my videos kind of look on a TV screen because I'm so used to looking at a little laptop, which is what I'm looking at now. So yes, when it's full screen, it's good, isn't it, for seeing how you'll be, your placement, etc. So well done to you, Terry. All right, going down the chat. My goodness, we've got lots of people here today. Thank you for the feedback. Delia Hart says, good morning. I love this session. I know I always say this, she's put in brackets, but it was a great mix of strength and stretch to start the day. And I really love your outfit. You're looking super smart today. Oh, Delia, thank you so much. I wasn't sure about the grey, but I've got to be honest, I bought this ages ago in a sale. And I thought, yeah, I'd put it on today. It's super comfy as well, which is really, really nice. So thank you very much, Delia. That's very kind of you. Daylin says, thank you for the injury advice. You're very welcome. Linda Lawley says, thank you so much for your really helpful advice. I do your classes whenever I can, and they really help, and they help me tremendously. Thank you so much. Well, you're very, very welcome, Linda. Maria Walker, good morning, Maria. Thank you very much for your donation this morning. That's very kind. Josie Briggs says, that was just right. My first exercises post-Jubilee exhaustion. Good stretches were exactly what were needed. Really glad to hear that, Josie. Yeah, it's been a big old weekend last weekend, wasn't it, with the Jubilee? Carol Nee says, thank you. Loved all the stretches today. Seem to spend a lot of time sitting at a computer nowadays. So perfect. Feels so good. Thank you very much for that feedback, Carol. Yeah, that was partly what was behind today's routine, was because I was thinking we're all spending so much time. I know we're post-lockdown now, but I feel like I still spend a lot of my time on the computer and just stretching the body, particularly in the other direction. So opening out the chest, taking the back this way rather than forward, all really, really good for the body. So I'm glad that it's worked for you. Sally Greater X has donated on Ko-fi. Thank you very much, Sally. Really appreciate that. Tiana says, thank you for this good session, Rachel. I do agree that the mind and body feature of any exercising is most important. So good weekend to all. Well, that is wonderful. Well, look, thank you so much, everyone, for today. I'm going to go now, but just to say, don't forget, we'll have a video out on Sunday, and I'll be live again on Monday. And whatever I do Monday live at 4:30, remember, just like today, it'll be on the channel. So if you can't make it live, you can come and do it later. Mondays is with a resistance band. And then, of course, I will be back next Friday at the same time. So thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I've got Sally just come in with, everyone has trouble pronouncing my name with a laughy face. I say it as Greatorex. Brilliant. I'll try and remember that, Sally. Tapping my head to remember. Sally Greatorex. Thank you very much indeed. Everybody, have a wonderful weekend wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.